Alright, hello everybody. Sorry, the queue time this time around took a smidge longer than it normally does. Um this button. And this button. Maybe. Okay. Hold on. It didn't do what I wanted it to do. I wanted to pause the music. And it definitely did not do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it myself manually. So we don't need the music on right now if Final Fantasy XIV's music is right. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and continue the main story quests. I did last time get White Mage all the way to level 60, and now it's like, hey, you need Stormblood. So here we are. We're going to try to continue on to Stormblood. Yeah, let's go meet people. That's also fair. All right. Pillars of Ishgard. This is slowly zooming in, right? For everyone else. It's not just me. Where is this? Oh, it's okay. And okay, there we go. Turn down my headset a smidge because that was a little too loud for my brain. But here we go. All right. Yep. Let's go see the Lord Commander again. See what he has to say after everything that's happened.
Thank you for coming. I wish to speak with you both in a place where privacy was assured.
We quite understand. What was it that you wished to discuss?
With my father's passing, the seat of the Archbishop lies vacant. And so, in accordance with canon law, I have assumed his responsibilities. I should stress that this is a temporary measure. It was never intended that the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights serve in this capacity indefinitely. Quite the opposite. The statutes specify that I should surrender my powers as soon as a conclave of the senior clergy and the high houses have named a new archbishop. But in light of recent events, that would not seem appropriate.
I confess I did not expect you to divulge quite so much quite so soon. The details of the Archbishop's plans, perhaps, but the true origin of the war and all it entails?
I too had concerns. But when the Warrior of Light is witnessed returning to the capital upon the back of a dragon, one's options are rather limited. Mayhap I could have concealed certain details, but for how long? And at what risk? Should the truth have come to light in the meantime, how would the people have viewed my silence? After 1,000 years of lies and secrecy, I could not well abuse their trust and hope to be believed. The time for deception has passed. I only wish the people agreed. That some would deny the truth I had anticipated, but not this many. And among the few who acknowledged that my father had to be stopped, no small number question our methods.
If they suspect a coup, it will not be long before some turn to violence.
It has already begun, and that on both sides. Men and women of the cloth are being harassed in the streets. Some have even been assaulted in the Broom. Hilda and her people have formed a watch to help us maintain order. But such measures will not prevent the unrest from spreading.
For all our talk of peace, the people remain frightened and confused. For their sake, we must bring the Dragonsong War to a definitive end.
And we should be glad to help you, Sir Emmerich. But what precisely would you have us do?
We wish to treat with the dragons of Annex Trine. To that end, I would trouble you for an escort and an introduction.
Annex Trine? You would speak with Vidofnir, then?
We must needs open a dialogue between our peoples. Acting as my representative, Lucia will extend an invitation to their leader, that she might visit us here in Ishgard. Were she still with us, I would of course have beseeched Isel's assistance in this matter. But as she is not, I must ask that you aid us in her stead. Will you do us this favor? Thank you, my friends. Lucia, I leave the rest to you.
Cool. So we're still in I forgot there might be an epilogue to
In the wake of the
the one.
Archbishop's fall, the nation of Ishgard trembled, the faith of her people shaken to its very core. For 1,000 years had they fought and died, certain of the justice of their cause, only to be told that their holy war was born of the sins of their forefathers. What then for those brave men and women, thus stripped of their righteousness but to despair, to deny the truth and decry its speakers? And what then for
Boop.
those whom they defamed but to hope on, to have faith in a brighter tomorrow? A tomorrow in which man and dragon might live together in harmony, then as distant as the very stars in the heavens. Yet while we dared to hope, deep within his lair the enemy lay, gathering his strength. Nidhogg, now possessed of his 2 eyes and the body of the Azure Dragoon, prizes to which he had laid claim at the very hour of the hero's triumph. As desperately as we sought the solace of peace, the great worm craved the misery of war. Nor was he alone in his misbegotten desire.
Love you too. Sorry, I was eating. Okay. Go say goodbye to the one person. Ow. Yeah, no kidding. It's eating food, I swear. Problem is I made a peanut butter sandwich, so like it's just getting stuck. Okay. I'm gonna go back up and talk to her again. Okay. Oh. That's fair. I don't think it really matters. I don't really use consumables. So. Alright, teleportation. Okay. Alright, teleportation. Because I am definitely not walking there if I don't have to. Okay, he is above. Which means I gotta go through here. They are still above. And okay, they're this floor. But this one I do not know. Okay. All right. Let's go talk to the one scholar. Hopefully we can find our friends again. I kind of miss them. I also don't remember much. I remember what they look like, and that is about it. So I'm really hoping that we find some more of them. Because we got the one from the live stream. Because she used a forbidden spell and now she's fucked up or some shit. Her eyes don't have the glow or something that she used to have. Who knows what that actually means? But, you know. Yeah. A lot of them. Of course you allowed her outside the wall. And now we gotta go find her. Unless they are literally just like hanging out right here. No. Oh, maybe not. Oh yeah, the robot woke up. I remember that now. I was in that little bubble.
I'm terribly, terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
You need not apologize. We arrived but a moment ago ourselves. Pray, allow me to introduce Kryle, who has recently come from the Sharlayan motherland. She has generously offered to assist us.
Cool.
Oh, please, think nothing of it. A trip to Eorzea was long overdue. You must be the Warrior of Light. Yes, you certainly do look the part. A pleasure to meet you at last, miss.
Hell yeah.
And who is that I spy but young Alpha No Levieux himself? I dare say someone's grown an ilm or two in my absence. Or are those lifts in your boots?
Miss Kryle and I met at the studium years ago. I shall forever be indebted to her for her sage guidance.
It was no small task keeping him out of trouble, believe you me. The youngest ever to enter the studium, him and his sister, 11-year-old prodigies. Suffice it to say, social graces were not among his list of talents. Striding up to his seniors on his first day, head held high. What was it he said again?
Thank you, Kryle.
For what? I haven't finished yet. Would you care to attempt a more dexterous deflection?
Mayhap we should save this delightful conversation for a more fitting occasion, when pressing matters do not demand our undivided attention.
A bit much, but better. I can tell you have been putting your skills to use here in Eorzea. Henceforth, I trust you will dazzle me with your eloquence at the first time of asking.
Frozen sandwiches. To be fair, frozen Uncrustables are great. I love frozen peanut butter.
Pressing matters. Finding Minfilia and the other missing scions.
I gather you have new information to share with us.
A new approach, actually. Tataru recounted the tale of your escape, and it gave me an idea. Simply put, assuming Thancred left some manner of trail when you whisked him away, as is almost always the case with teleportation magics, I am confident I can find and follow it.
Then what are you waiting for?
The wherewithal to do it.
Yeah, peanut butter cookie dough would be fucking fantastic.
Anyway.
Put that in the fucking freezer.
On the other hand,
Munch on that. That would.
Let us all call on her forthwith. I think it best you explain your plan to her in person.
And we all nod. Yep. All right, let's go. So I don't. Yeah, I can't fly here yet. I do not have the enough aether currents to fly. Fuck off, caterpillar looking have an ass. Leave me alone. I don't like the texture for me reminds me of ice cream. Or like frozen yogurt that's been frozen a smidge too long. And has that like fall apart. I don't know. I really like that. I will not do the fate. The fate can leave me alone. And so can the frogs. Wow, what? Alright. Yeah, words are not wording, you're right. I couldn't say caterpillar worth a damn. Which is also part of the reason I don't read out all that dialogue, because I know if I start trying to do that, I will fuck it up severely. I'd rather read in silence. Or read while talking. It's Grandma! We're gonna go meet Grandma.
Oh. Is that trouble I smell? Or did you forget to wipe your boots on the way in?
Forgive us, Master Matoya. We will be sure to wipe them on the way out. And may I say how glad I am that age has not yet deprived you of your senses.
Ever so quick-witted, aren't we? To the detriment of your manners. Well, out with it then. What do you want?
Pray, allow me to introduce myself, Master Matoya. I am Cryle, of the students of Baldessian. I hope you will excuse our unannounced visit.
Baldessian, you say? Ah, yes. The old coot set up shop on the Isle of Val, didn't he?
Regrettably, our order's headquarters and the isle itself were obliterated by a magic of immense power. I have the blessing of light to thank for my own preservation.
Croyle, you too possess the Echo.
Well, yes, of course I do. Our order is devoted to uncovering the mysteries of Hydaelyn and interpreting her will, particularly through the study of her gift to us. It was in the course of these studies that I met and subsequently befriended Minfilia. She and I have rather a lot in common.
I had no idea.
Interesting.
You weren't supposed to. Not that I wanted to deceive you, you understand, but precautions had to be taken.
Yes, that's all well and good, but you still haven't told me why you're here.
Alright, Grandma, hold on.
Students of Baldessian are gone, and there is naught I can do to change that. But the signs of the Seventh Dawn can yet be restored, and my dear friend found. You have in your possession an ancient crystal of light, one you call your crystal eye. I believe I can use it to focus my abilities and locate one of the missing scions.
And there I was, thinking you might want to make use of my years of experience. Wait here.
But hold on, we just did though. You helped us make the goddamn ram in the front of our fucking airship.
Long did I ponder the nature of this crystal and its familiar radiance, but never did I suspect it was a crystal of light.
Interesting.
On the cusp of an umbral calamity, souls blessed with the power of the Echo invariably appear. To aid these, her chosen warriors, Hydaelyn bequeaths to each a slither of her strength in the form of a crystal of light. But as her strength wanes, so too does the potency of her gifts. This crystal, born of an earlier era, is infused with a power far greater than those of this age.
If you say so.
You could travel the length and breadth of the land and not find a crystal even a fraction as pure. Its value is beyond measure. as are the risks inherent in its use.
No two manifestations of the Echo are alike. I, for example, can converse with beings of every shape and size, excepting beasts, contrary to what others would have you believe. Language has nothing to do with it, of course. Rather, I am sensitive to the whispers of the soul. Their intent, their very essence even. The traces of which serve to guide the elementals to Y'shtola. Far-fetched though it may sound, I believe that with your crystal eye, I may be able to pick up where they left off and follow the remaining trail to Thancred. That is, if I have your permission.
No. Then we all leave. Story ends.
Well, the poor sod's not going to find himself. So, as long as you don't drop it or take it out of my sight, you may do with it what you will.
Thank you, Master Matoya.
Ooh, bark, 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 bark.
Then let us begin. From the Black Shroud, the trail continues to the north and west, towards a mountain, the foot of Som Al. It was a near thing, but he was not deposited within the rock. I think.
The hunters of Tailfeather know those lands well. I say we begin our search there.
Please don't take me to the confusing mountains again. Okay. And I'll go back to Tailfeather again. All right. This way. Is there like a trader? I think there is over here somewhere. 'Cause if I remember correctly, my armory, yeah, is full. Alright, looks like I gotta do something real fast, so I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Had to go help groceries. So, that was that. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay. So, any of the conjurer's stuff I can get rid of. I can get rid of this too, right? Yeah. Okay, I can okay. Before I was like, can't tell what I have equipped. I can definitely tell what I have equipped now. Sell that one. Keep that. Okay. 'Cause yeah. Is that the same thing with this? I can see what's... Yes, I can. This item cannot be sold, huh? Can I discard it then? Yeah, cool. I got too much shit. Let's see. Yep, I'm selling your shit. Till I hit anything with this. Oh. Okay. Not even for a class I use. Okay. Oh, dear Christ. Actually... I like what I have on. This I might keep. And turn it into a glamour. It's gonna take a moment, guys. But it needs to be done. keep that for one thing. Oh boy. Okay. Anything without the symbol gets gone. Oh, hello, person. Welcome. We are in Post Heavensward, yes. Or, yeah. We are in the post of that. I'm hoping to get through it. Hopefully soon. Sorry, I was really trying to sell all the excess gear and did not even see that you popped in. But I appreciate you popping in. Yeah, have a good time at work, and I love you too. Now to continue selling everything. That I do not care about. But no. Yeah, we are in Post Heavensward. Right now, we're trying to make good with dragons, and we're trying to find one of our friends at the end of ARR right now. So I'm just trying to sell things. Yeah, like, oh god, I got into this last October, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about it, especially the first, like, 15 hours wasn't great. And it just reminded me of any other MMO, and then I got past that, and once you, like, people recognize your character as the Warrior of Light is when it gets so much better. And then I just, like, haven't been able to kind of stop. The only reason I did stop was because, like, several other games came out on top of Warframe had its big update, so it was just a big track through several games. And I have been having a great time. I now fully understand how the subscription works, and I actually don't mind how the subscription works now, so I might do that eventually. Just not at the moment. I want to see how far I can go, and if I want to say if it's worth the thing, but yeah, I'm still on the free trial. So it's one of those things of, the main reason I started playing was to see how far I can get. See, I keep finding different answers. I think it's rank 70 because Stormblood is where it stops for the free trial now. So I'm assuming, yeah, it goes all the way up right before Shadowbringers, and then it stops. Unless it is 80, and if it is 80, like, awesome. Like, I'm not gonna complain. I thought it was 70, but I have no idea. Yeah, no, I'd appreciate if you could check, because, like, I keep getting different answers for it, and I can't seem to find, like, not necessarily a straight answer, but everywhere on the internet has like a different answer for it. I didn't mean to do that. Does that level 70 include Stormblood? Yes. Okay. I'm really hoping if they add an expansion, they add Shadowbringers to the free account. It's asking for a lot, but it would be kind of cool to get to experience that as well. But I also can't complain. Because I've done... Oh god, how long have I been playing? Actually, I can check that. No, that's probably 100% why they're locking it behind subscriptions. And I don't blame them for that at all. It's one of those things like, if it's good and people really, really liked it, also getting the story right before that is going to get people hyped enough to get the subscription. I mean, I've only been playing for 4 days and 7 hours total time, but like, so I've definitely gotten my time worth out of a game, because most MMOs I jump into around this time of year, like ESO I have 600 hours in and so on. Yeah, like, to be fair though, they streamlined the leveling experience with like one of the updates, making it possible. Yeah, I didn't have to really do side stuff. I still haven't really had to do side stuff, and I've been able to just go through the campaign. So I mean, that tends to be what I think is why it hasn't taken me as long. But also I think I cut out the beginning portion of... Well, no, because that would have still calculated into playtime, so I have no idea. Sorry, I like to read these, but if I read them out loud, we'll be here forever. Like... Literally, though, I've enjoyed this game so much already. It's been such an experience, because I've tried to play this game 3 separate times before I got past A Realm Reborn, and I could never get to the point where it grabbed me. And then I eventually, as I started my first stream of it, was like, I am going to set myself a goal of seeing what the free content was like. And that's all it took, because then, like, I think a stream or 2 after that one is when it hooked me really bad, and I haven't been able to stop. So... Because I also, like... don't have really all that many friends that play the game on top of everything else. So it's really fun to see like the experiences of other players as well. Like I've watched some streams of other people going through A Realm Reborn and just seeing like their reaction to it, or they had friends that helped them go through A Realm Reborn, and it's a totally different experience when you're playing it solo, but I still really enjoy it. Oh, my mouse died. Mouse, come back. I almost handed it in, please. Thank you. I'm guessing they're inside the building. Hopefully inside the building. Are you inside? Yeah. Yes, and I need you to take a look at it and tell me if you've seen this person. Have you seen them? Yep. Wait, I can? Hold on. I'm gonna have to... Now I gotta try that. With the last person. I can right-click that box. Oh, shit. Okay. That's cool. Alright, thank you for telling me that. I had no idea you could do that. Fascinating. See, it's little things like that that, like... Is that a fucking baby chocobo running? Yeah, it is. Hey, little dude. It does make a life a little easier. Hey, little person. Okay. Let's go meet with everyone else. And share notes. They are... Where's that? I realize I can... There we go. Okay. I haven't gotten all the Aether Currents. I need to do that. I need to take, like, a day that I'm not going to be streaming and just, like, look up a guide on them and just grab them all. That way I can fly in zones, the newer zones. Because I keep coming back to them and I'm like, I need to do this. And then I never do. I did pause the music, right? Hold on. Hopefully not too much dialogue happens, but there we go. I forgot the music was still on for the break, and then I forgot to turn it back off. I will say the music in this game is very well done. That's why I started muting my music and just letting the music of the game play. Alright, let's go find our friend. Hopefully. I would like to find our friend. That would be awesome to find more of the sirens. Or scions? Scions. Okay. So now... Okay, it's not that far. We go over there. Oh, is it the little bug people again? Or no? It might not be. Nope, it definitely is. Little bugs. Samurai bug people. Yes, let's not hunt him, please. Wait, he's returned. God damn it. Yeah, let's not let him get claimed as a sacrifice, please. We've only but barely just found him. Not have him die now. Hopefully. I was looking for Aether Currents. Because I didn't know if there was going to be any around the corner or not. Also, does this have a teleporter? No. No, it does not. Okay. Wanted to make sure. Because you never know. The one time I don't check is the one time I had a teleporter next to it the whole time. And off the mount. Alright, I forgot the bugs have like grenade weapons. It's fascinating. Okay. Not too far. We're going to check destination.
Who else could be? Thancred. It could be Thancred. We must hurry.
Fully agree. I've been in agreement. Oh shit. Oh wait. Yeah, that bad. All right. You guys just took him down, huh? Nope. Never mind. You did not. Or you did. Cool. All right. He didn't need our help after all. We're good. Now, does he recognize all of us? That's the question. Flashbang. Okay.
This day, we reclaim the reins of history. This day, we rid ourselves of the Ascians forever. Fools playing at heroes, all of you. Is this how you believe you can save your world?
Hey, maybe.
We can and we will, Ascian. You shall see. Or perhaps you will not.
Kaboom! Another flashbang. So they took down one of them as well?
So you are the warrior of light. The savior of Eorzea. It's a wonder you didn't come sooner. What with the primal and all. Lost a step, have we?
No.
Care. The ether moves strangely around him.
It would seem we share a common enemy. Mayhap you would tell us who you are.
Shall we show them?
Oh, wait, hold on. Oof. was a facial animation. Hey. You're throwing knives from all the way up there. How dare you? Never mind. He's a rogue. He gets to do that. That's your job. Okay, and we're just gonna sit here and watch.
Not very sporting of you to interrupt, but so be it.
Well, now I think it's a more even fight. I think there's one for everybody.
Mark well our faces, warrior of light, for we are the warriors of darkness, walkers of a different path, and we shall meet again.
All right. Well, I know we gotta take you out eventually. And poof, they're gone.
Warriors of Darkness? Really?
I guess. We saw them on the moon last time.
Thancred, are you all right?
Pleasantries can wait. I'd rather not be here when the Nath arrive. Agreed?
Yeah, no, I can agree with that one. I'd rather not be bugs. Have to fight them again. Cool, we found our friend again. Hell yeah. No, not Puff of Darkness. Fuck you.
Suffice it to say, our reunion was not at all as I pictured it. Waiting until the last instant to join the fray. 'Tis plain you have not lost your appetite for the dramatic.
My appetite for the dramatic? Have you forgotten the circumstances of our parting? The heroic last stand, the tunnel filling with light, and then, had I known you intended to use forbidden magics to deliver me to some god's forsaken wilderness, I would have thanked you in advance.
Thancred.
If nothing else, you might have warned me that I would emerge from the live stream in the together. Eventually, I managed to fashion knives from some obsidian I found, and set about hunting for meat and hides. Given that I'm not all that skilled in leatherworking, it's probably for the best that I met the Vath before I was reunited with you.
So you were the fleshling clothed in skins of whom the storyteller spoke?
A description which fit me as ill as the skins themselves. Happily, I was able to trade with the Vath for garments better becoming a man of refinement. From them I learned of Ravana, and of the great warrior who had once laid him low.
And thence did you conclude that were you to track the Primal's movements, it would surely bring you into contact with the Scions once more.
It seemed a reasonable assumption. I could think of no one else with your enthusiasm for slaying beastmen gods. Until now, that is.
Yeah, now we have them to deal with.
The self-proclaimed warriors of darkness. 'Tis only fitting that they stand in opposition to the warrior of light, I suppose.
I glimpsed the leaders past, if only for a moment. They were confronting a man in black. An Ascian, I think.
Yes, they were.
If these warriors are capable of doing battle with Ascians and Primals both, they must be possessed of powerful protection. Protection not unlike the Echo.
Probably not wrong there. But they also had the Echo or something, because we didn't say anything about me being the Warrior of Light, and they already knew. They also had headaches all at the same time. Yeah, I don't think they're trying to, like, they have another ulterior motive. Yeah, we don't know all the information yet. Yeah, no. No, she did not. Yes, a lot has happened. Okay. Alright, they are up there. Okay. Well, with this, I have to go. I gotta go pick up my daughter today, and I'll have her this weekend. So this weekend I will not be streaming. I will be gone. I know, how dare. But I'm gonna find someone to raid. Sound good? Sound good. And then we can, go from there. Let's see. Who is alive right now? Anyone I'm following? Doing some fun things. Okay. Looks like we're gonna find someone new. In the community of Final Fantasy. Oh, there is a new player. We're gonna go ahead and raid them, maybe? If they speak English. Because I don't want to send chats with mixed languages. Don't want to get people in trouble. Okay, looks like she speaks Korean. That is not on the ideal list. Let's see. It always takes me to find like streamer trait because I don't want to like go to someone with like a mass amounts of viewers. Hmm. I also try to find new people. There's so many streaming Final Fantasy. Hard to find new people. Okay. Up, there was someone earlier on that was doing Heavensward, it looked like they were going through, or it could be completely wrong. It just has Heavensward in the thing, in the title. So I'm gonna go ahead and send you guys over there. I appreciate everyone that stopped by, everyone that chatted, and everyone that chilled and had a good time. With that being said, though, be